Okay, so we're going to talk about school. We're going to talk about homeschool. We're going to talk about private school and the experience with having both of those at the same time. Okay, so I want to ask you, you have been homeschooled forever.
Yeah.
So you started homeschooling when you were 4, or maybe even before that. And you just started going to school full-time and then part-time this year. So you're now how old again? 16. So that's a long time. So how would you describe your experience as a homeschooler? What was that like?
Well, like when I was homeschooled, like it was easy just to wake up and be able to get my morning routine and then get to school.
Yeah.
And also do school different places at different times too. So I could do at the library or a coffee shop or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or like in the afternoon and just you just switch out my schedule, so that was nice.
Yeah. So yeah, you could sleep in if you wanted to. You could go take your classes anywhere you wanted. And then you had 2 years that you did Connections Academy, which is completely virtual, but you still had that flexibility in your schedule. So then what was it like starting school for the first time this year in 10th grade?
So for starting school, it was fun at first. It's still fun, but the first week is always all these new people, and it's just a lot to get used to, and a lot of teachers too.
Yeah.
And so
how many teachers do you have? 4?
No, well now it's different.
Yeah, but before you dropped to part-time,
it was I had to think actually.
7? Because I think you had 7 classes.
Oh wait, I had math, history, literature, Bible, choir, 5 or 6, 5
plus study hall. 6.
So 6. Yeah.
Okay, and so now you have about 4 teachers, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, 5 if you include me. So would you say the biggest difference between your homeschool experience and being in school full-time every day is just the flexibility? Are there any other major differences, or is that the main thing?
I feel for the second difference is maybe just waking up as well, getting used to a schedule. You have to be in class at this time and turn in by this time. Which trying to get homework is the same as well, but just the ways to do this way and that. So
it's very structured and yeah. So okay, so that's interesting for those who are wondering what her transition was like. Was it hard for you? Was it somewhat difficult, or was it completely easy? What was your transition like from homeschool to full-time school?
Well, I feel it wasn't difficult. At first, it was weird to get used to, because I was just used to one way, and it was just a little different. But I feel once I figured out how their school system worked, and how the teachers were with homework and everything, it was just easier to transition, and I just do the same thing. So yeah.
Okay. So just getting used to the school that you're in, and the teachers, your school environment makes a huge difference. Do you think that the school that you're in now helped you to transition easier than maybe some other schools, or how do you feel about your school?
I mean, I feel the fact that they already have a homeschool program was it was kind of already made so it'd be easier that way. A lot of the teachers, it's oh, you only take these classes now, but it's not it's they're already kind of used to that kind of thing, so it was easier to
transition.
Yeah.
So for those of you who are wondering, she started off full-time and now she's part-time as a homeschool student. So we're still homeschooling, but she's at school every day and taking 4 classes in school and then taking a few classes at home. So we kind of like that mix and match situation we have going. So what would you say is your favorite subject?
I think English.
English. Why do you think English?
I guess because I do to write and read stories and everything, and so I guess it's just easier for me.
You've been writing a long time. I mean, yeah, you've been writing stories since you were little, and you write a lot and you write really well. So I think that's probably, I've seen At least I've noticed that it's one of your favorite subjects because you enjoy it. That makes a big difference when you enjoy something. Do you think that's something you're going to do later when you go off to college and the rest of your life?
Possibly. Yeah.
Possibly. Okay, so we're thinking about what we want to do after graduation. We still have plenty of time, but it's nice to think about it and get our wheels going so we know what to do the next couple of years. One thing we like about our school is that everything is provided. I mean, everything's there, right? So if SATs and ACTs and all the testing is there, whereas when we were only in the homeschool communities, we had to find those places to take the tests. But this is all provided at her school. And we also love, once again, that it has that versatility for the homeschool community as well. So for those who want to homeschool and take classes. So I love it. And I also love that it's a Christian school. So what are some extracurriculars that you've enjoyed at the school?
At this school, they really focus on like sports and things, which I'm not too into sports, but they also do have a choir, which is like one of the other things they do. And so that's been pretty fun.
Yeah. So you've been in the choir and your choir has traveled and you've enjoyed competitions and that kind of thing. So a lot of performances. You had a Christmas performance. You have a couple more coming up. So that's been a nice part of your experience. And so I'm just really enjoying that you're in this school. I really appreciate the educational experience you have there, your teachers, and just the environment, the safety, the love, the support, all of that. Plus, I really love that they are so open to homeschooling as well for families who need to, for whatever reasons, to be able to manage their families homeschooling in addition to wanting that outlet for their students every day. So I really like that. And I like that you're making a lot of friends and you're having a lot of fun. So that means a lot to me. So Shaggy is 11 years old. He'll be 12 this year. He's a cutie. He still has a lot of energy and he's very spunky. And so that's our doggy. So he may make some appearances from time to time. That's Zoe's experience with Christian private school and homeschooling so far. We really enjoy it. And if you have any questions for me or for Zoe, please leave it in the channel comments below and we'll get back with you and answer your questions. So thank you for watching. Bye.